Hey, loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So, tonight I have a very urgent message for the Divine Feminine. Please keep in mind that these messages may or may not resonate with everyone. So, just take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that do not, okay? I'm picking up on a divine feminine who is about to make a very critical decision. And this decision will play a huge role in how you navigate the next stage of your life. This energy that I'm tapping into belongs to a feminine who is deciding who you want to share yourself with. And this is due to a lot of the changes that you have been through on your personal journey. But there's an overarching energy surrounding love, your relationships, and the way that you connect to people around you. One thing that you have to understand, Divine Feminine, is because you possess such a light, it's very important for you to move into this next stage fully understanding how other people view you and also how other people experience you. It's almost like your spiritual team want to give you this insight to help you to be able to navigate at your highest and your best in this next stage. A lot of times you will come into the awareness that people mirror you. Oftentimes you are in the company of your friends, your lover, family members, and they have this ability to really mirror some of the most beautiful qualities that they see in you. And this is totally unconscious. So for a lot of you, you've had challenges navigating relationships because you oftentimes don't meet these people fully until it's too late. Until you feel like you've given a lot of yourself, a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and you poured into these connections and these people. And because you are the feminine energy, this can oftentimes leave you depleted. So if you're at this stage right now, Divine Feminine, trying to figure out who gets to spend time with you, who gets to really be in your energy, you're at this place where you are absolutely stepping into an era where you're going to feel like being a little bit more selfish about you, about your essence. You understand that energy literally makes the world go round. And that's the most important quality that you possess. And so when it comes to you really joining forces with other people, when it comes to you collaborating with others, going out there and looking for love or just putting your heart on the line, you have this energy that's radiating through you right now where you are much more serious about your approach. And this energy is coming through in the way that you assert yourself, your speech. For some of you, just your body language. People can feel you. It's almost as if your guides would like to give you an overview of a room before you walk into the room and then after. If you were to see how things shift and how things change, you are a natural energy raiser. This is how powerful you are. And I'm getting this clearly. You know that. There's no more second guessing. There's no more of you being confused about your worth and what it is that you bring and what it is that you add to your relationships, to your connections, to your creative endeavors. You are someone that really has the ability to breathe life into people, into situations, and to turn them into something purely magical. But this is often something that people took for granted. And it usually takes you kind of pulling back, really, really reassessing how it is you would like to assert yourself, and then going about the situation in a totally different way for people to understand. There's a vast difference when you are involved in people's lives and when you're not. And your guides really, really want you to understand that. And stepping into this next stage of your life, there's an emphasis on communication. There's an emphasis on the sort of agreements that you make unconsciously simply by attaching your energy to certain people, places, and things. And this is not about a verbal confirmation. This is just about your essence and showing you the power of how energy moves and is able to transmute. So it's almost as if your spiritual team really wants you to consider the things that you are unconsciously agreeing to, contracts that you are unconsciously signing with people, with different souls on the planet. When you communicate with them, the moments in your life when you say yes, but you really mean no. When you show up in places that you really don't want to be in. This is absolutely a time for you to step into really honoring what it is that you want as it pertains to your heart space and love, and also your vitality. So this is deeper than just being connected to other people. This is you getting absolutely clear about what it is that you need for your vitality. And so as we are under this energy with the full moon in Libra, which is all about relationships, but there is this kind of underlying energy of having some sort of source of pain as it pertains to your relationships, and something that is heavily cyclic in your life. And it feels like it kind of bounces from your love relationships, maybe to your family dynamic, certain friend groups, maybe even in your professional relationships as well with your colleagues. There's kind of like this underlying energy that is begging to be addressed. And so now is the perfect time to get absolutely clear about who you are, to really step back and to not make this about anybody else. Because as the feminine energy, you kind of have this ability to really not only consider your own heart space, but you consider the hearts and the minds of everybody else. That's why you take on so much energy. That's why everything can feel so overwhelming to you. These are beautiful, very, very beautiful qualities that you possess. But at this stage of your life, your guides really, really want to highlight the ways in which this can be transmuted or even altered to create a situation that doesn't work out for your benefit as it pertains to people connected to you. There's also an emphasis on you really seeing yourself how other people see you. On you placing a higher level of value on your energy, on your time. There are aspects of you, Divine Feminine, that people cannot find anywhere else. This is why you notice that people like to linger in your energy. This can oftentimes leave you feeling depleted. It can really, really play on your mind, create illusions in your physical reality to make you feel as if you're not moving in the right direction. But you absolutely are making the right choices. There's a feminine energy that literally can trace back the moment that you made a dynamic choice to move your life forward. And ever since that day, your guides have literally been beside you, pushing you and guiding you to continuously walk down your path. And so if you're at this stage right now where you feel a little selfish, that's completely normal. You're absolutely kind of prepping yourself to go into this phase where you're trying to weed out who you are going to share your soul with. This is very powerful, very, very deep energy. This is also the first full moon of this spring season. So this is really wrapping up everything really from the past year as it pertains to relationships. You are not the same person. You absolutely need different things. You have different requirements. A lot of you have been taken down this process of taking inventory. It feels like, a higher power has kind of been over your life, making you look at the fine details, making you constantly take inventory of what does not fit with who you are becoming. And right now, there's a focus on your relationships, how you relate to other people. And so you definitely may feel this energy heightened. For some of you, certain things just close out completely, and you are completely unapologetic about it. There is really this very powerful, bold, assertive energy coming through with the feminine energy, and this is really happening collectively. The feminine energy collectively is really stepping into this time where you are understanding your power. And your power is not associated to anything in this physical realm. Your heart space, your mind, your essence, your ability to create. All of the things that make you so powerful has nothing to do with the things that are in this physical realm here. And you know that for sure. And everybody around you knows it as well. Even if they haven't affirmed you. You're stepping into this time where you don't need people to affirm you. You know exactly who you are. And you know exactly what it is that you bring into this time and into this space. So if you're at this place right now where you just feel this energy of clearing, literally getting to the root of the issue. No more, brushing things over. No more agreeing to things. No more, trying to keep the peace. Even if you have to ruffle a little feathers, that's okay. Your happiness is in alignment with your truth. And the minute that you start getting absolutely authentic and clear about who you are, what it is that you want, and who it is that's worthy to be beside you, this is when your life is going to drastically elevate. The lessons that you've learned right now, Divine Feminine, are lessons that are going to permanently change your life. You are breaking massive cycles. You're stepping into this area of your life where you are literally mastering yourself. You're learning how to master your energy. And so the stage that you're in right now is absolutely personal, because these are things that you need for your vitality, the things that you need in order for you to show up, for you to glow, for you to be your best self, for you to walk into the room and have confidence, for a lot of you, for you to align with your creative expression, your divine design, the thing that you are here to do. But there's a highlight, there's a focus here on your environment, the people, places, and things in your close environment that help you to be the best you. So it's sort of like you're looking around and you're kind of going through things with a fine-tooth comb, making sure that there's nothing left out. Making sure that if there's any person that you skipped over, you're definitely in this position right now where you can address what it is that you feel. And you're addressing this from a position of love, from a position of power. A lot of you have stepped into spiritual authority, where you see things, you know things, but without even knowing how you know. You're being guided in this next stage of your life, especially this year, to trust your intuition with everything in you. The Creator is always speaking through you. Your spiritual team is always guiding you. When you feel those inner nudges, you're being guided to take swift action on them. Because this is what's going to get you to where it is that you want to be. This is how you quantum leap. For a lot of you that are breaking cycles, this is becoming very, very easy to you because you have literally cracked the code. You realize that in order for you to break a cycle, the only thing that is required of you is for you to get up and to do something different than you did the day before. Cycles are simply repetition. And so a lot of you have been pointing out, or a lot of things have been illuminated and highlighted in your lives in order to bring them to the surface, because you are the person that has the skills to remove them or to raise the energy. So at this time, your guides want you to not doubt your power, to begin to see yourself as you truly are. More importantly, to see yourself as God sees you. Because the innermost parts of yourself, Divine Feminine, are really beginning to shine. You're no longer going to be able to operate from this place of not really understanding who you are. That's a thing of the past. You have absolutely ascended to another timeline. And this full moon in Libra energy is literally all about you going within and deciding who gets to come with you, who gets to share this love that you have in your heart, who gets to be a part of this new and improved version of yourself, who's worthy of that. Because relationships are literally the core of life. They can make you or they can break you. They can elevate you or they can crush you. Being attached to the wrong type of energy can literally trick you out of your destiny and can absolutely be a distraction. And so at this time, your guides want to make sure that you are surrounded by love, that you have people that speak life into you, that when you walk into the room, their eyes light up, that pour into you. You're absolutely stepping into reciprocity because you've endured so much. You have been tested time after time after time after time. And every single time, it's almost as if your spiritual ability, your intuition has been sharpened because you've seen so much. None of what you have been through is in vain at all. And the more that you begin to align with this energy and to be able to look at things from an observer position, not being emotionally attached, not placing judgment, not lingering on to the hurt, to the pain, understanding energy and how it works. This is really your power. This is really your playground. This is really where you get to create magic. So as we're still under this beautiful, powerful energy of this full moon in Libra, your guides really want you to take some time to just assess who you are today. And to also look around you at the people that are in close proximity to you, to understand who they are, to look at their journeys. Because in life, God will literally take each person down different roads, different detours. They'll have to encounter different people, places, and things in order to become who they're destined to be. So if you look around you and you feel that this energy is being reciprocated, it's absolutely necessary for you to have this type of love in your life, for you to have these type of connections in your life. But if you don't see that, it's absolutely okay for you to pull your energy back and for you to pour what you have been pouring into other people into yourself. And although you do have this massive heart space, it's okay for you to pour into yourself. That's an act of self-love and self-preservation. because you are your home. How you take care of you and how you love you is not only how other people will love you, but it also reflects how other people will find you as well. This is about energy. And so if you're at this stage right now, as this message here is about relationship and how you connect to other people, there are people out there that are trying to get to you. Your vibration is rising. There are absolutely people on this planet that are a vibrational match. There are opportunities that are a vibrational match. Careers, homes, cars, you name it, that have your name on it, Divine Feminine. So where you are right now, it's very important for you to kind of check in with yourself, to understand how much work you have done, and to understand that when it comes to releasing, that's never easy. So it's okay to do this with love. If you have to make those tough decisions at this time, for some of you, you've already done this work. And you're just ready to ascend. And you're definitely being given the green light to go ahead and claim everything that's yours. But there's a highlight on the relationships here because they really have the ability to strip away your essence if you're not careful. So if this message resonated with you at all, you are in a very, very powerful position. You are about to make a very, very powerful decision. And you're being guided to absolutely follow your heart, because it's literally leading you to exactly where it is that you are supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, be sure to hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.